一度見せてあげる早く会いたい今すぐでも共有してきた時間何度も何度でも前を行け早く会いたい今すぐでも共有してきた時間何度も何度でも前を行け届け私の気持ちいつかたどり着くよもう離れたくない私はあなたのデジマ
Okay, I think everything should be set up. For anybody wondering though, the Twitch comments are the only ones that will appear on stream, but I do have the YouTube comments open, so I will be answering those as well as we go. But anyways, welcome in everybody. This is the first part to my like little interview series that I wanted to do, just like interviewing friends, new people, cool content creators on the internet. Just want to interview them, get to know them, make some new friends. So today's guest is Limon. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly, but let's give her a good welcome. Oh, you can introduce yourself now. Oh my god, I just realized I was muted. Basically I was just introing you, but feel free to introduce yourself now.
Okay, hi, I'm Limon. I'm a Utaite, so I like to sing and mix and all that good stuff on the internet. And yeah, I've been trying to get more into the VTubing community, so here I am.
Oh, thank you for joining me. I'm so happy that you said you wanted to join.
Yeah. I saw the like, hey, if you're interested, then tell me. I was like, yes, yes, I'm interested.
Yes, yes, yes. So happy. So today we're gonna just be going through a quick little like template. It's for VTubers, but I already explained to her that we would like change some of them to like more Utaite focused. But the first question is like the story behind your username, or like I guess your alias.
Yeah. So, a while back before I was even a Utaite, I was in like a role-playing community with some of my friends.
Really? I would have never have like thought.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a changed woman. You know, like My Hero Academia, there's these little like classes that would be run on Instagram where you'd make an OC and then roleplay. I really, really liked those. But I made some friends there, and I was trying to come up with like an alias at the time, because I mostly went by my real name. And I was like, I should probably figure out an alias to go by. And I like citrus, so I was like lime and lemon. Limon. That kind of backfired because everyone thinks my name is pronounced Limon. Close, but not quite. And then the Letta part comes from this was my friend's suggestion,
Uh-huh.
but limettas are sweet limes, so we just kind of
Oh.
combined it for lime and letta. The L in there was a typo. It's supposed to be limonetta, but
Oh.
it just,
It
just kept
ended,
the
ended
extra
up
L.
working. It stuck.
Yeah, it's stuck.
That's funny. You mentioned that you liked citrus. Maybe this is kind of like random, but you know, like Skittles.
Yeah.
Do you have like a favorite flavor?
I like the green Skittles. Pretty
Yeah,
on
same.
brand for me.
That's why I wanted to say like the green Skittles are my favorite. But did you know they got rid of them a couple of years back?
They did what?
Yeah. So Skittles, they originally had those flavors, and then the green one, the lime one, was my favorite. But then they got rid of it, and then people complained. And then, or no, it was like they got rid of the green Skittles, and then they made the green one green apple flavored, and the people complained. They were like, "No, we want the lime one back." So then they brought it back.
Okay, I was gonna say that this is lime erasure. I don't think I ever like had the green apple ones whenever they were.
It was
thing.
only out for like a short period of time because people started
Yeah.
complaining.
Good that people need to speak
Yeah.
up.
Explain your Oshi mark if you have one.
I actually just learned what an Oshi mark was like a week ago. I don't have one, but if I did, it would be the new lime emoji that Apple made. I've been in the
There's a
trenches using
new one?
the lemon emoji for so long. I'm like, guys, I'm not a lemon, but it's like the closest I can get other than the
I
green
see.
circle. I'm not going to use a green circle. But now there's finally a lime emoji, and that will be my Oshi mark if I ever become like a
I
proper
see.
VTuber.
That's good that they like implemented a lime one.
Yeah, they have some weird emojis. I'm like, come on, guys, a lime.
That's true.
on,
They
it's
do
not
have
that
some really
hard.
weird emojis.
I was like, these are so specific, and you can't add another fruit. Come on, get it together.
So the third question, why did you start VTubing? Why did you start, I guess, making content?
Yutaite.
Yeah, in joining the Yutaite community.
Yeah. Well, a while back when I was like 12, I was on Smule, which if
I
you
was
don't
also
know,
on
it's
Smule.
this-
No,
it's
yeah.
like
But
goofy
Smule is
little karaoke app.
Smule is no longer what it is
Yeah,
as it was back then.
So then I met a few friends there, and then I ended up leaving for a bit, and then I joined again when I was like, I don't know, 14, 15, and then I got really into the Smutaite. It's an awful word, Smutaite. The Smutaite community, and I did a bunch of chorus battles. I think I've done every chorus battle since 2020 on Smule, actually.
Wow. I think
yeah.
I think I stopped at 2020 doing.
I took your place.
So yeah, you took my place.
Yeah. But then after a while, like 2 years going on 3, I noticed all my friends were moving to YouTube. I was like, well, I want to come too. So I migrated, and Ava CB was the first thing I ever did, and people are like, you're crazy starting with a CB. I was like, I guess so. But yeah, and then after that, I slowly integrated myself into the community, and now I'm here.
So would you say that you've like completely made the switch, or do you still like identify as both, or?
I think I've moved on from Smule. Sometimes I'll go back there and like sing a silly little duet, but my ears have become accustomed to mixing, so now whenever I hear Smule, I'm like, oh, where's the EQ? Where's the compression? Why are the vocals so loud? So yeah, I can't really listen to Smule anymore without getting sad.
Man, Smule for me has like so much of my Kurorekishi, Black history.
Yeah.
It was kind of crazy though, because on Smule I did a lot better than I thought, and then when I switched to YouTube, no one at the time that were my friends on Smule were doing YouTube, so I was kind of like the first one to like venture out into
Like the pioneer.
Yeah, I feel like I was like one of the first people to do that, so I didn't really have any friends, or like I kind of started from the rock bottom again. So that was definitely a different experience coming from like a place where Smule, I could post like anything and people would still like comment and like, but then on YouTube it's so much like bigger territory.
I feel like when I was on stream when I was 12, people would just like anything. Like I sucked ass at singing back then, but people like the average amount of likes on a duet or something was like 5, and now like, that's definitely not the case. But I'm like, where did you come from? And I looked back at my old account and I'd see things with like 30 likes. I'm like, this wasn't worthy of 30 likes. Stop it.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Number 5. Oh no. Number 4. Are you a variety streamer? You mentioned that you like to stream a little bit. What did you stream?
Yeah. I've only streamed a few times. The first time, oh boy, fun story. So I wanted to stream Sort the Court, and I was with my roommates, and they like barged in and said my name. I was like, oh, it's okay, time to leave. So I tried to go down to a different common area, and there were people there, and then I went down to another common area, and there were people there. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm going outside to stream. So I went outside I took my MacBook Air with me. I wandered out onto campus, found a bench, sat down, got eaten by mosquitoes, and had my first stream with the wind howling in the background and sirens and airplanes.
That seems really memorable. VOD. Oh, you don't have the VOD?
Yeah. No, I didn't enable VOD. I'm still such a baby streamer. I don't know how all that stuff works.
Was it on Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, all I have are the memories. But other than that, I've mostly just done a few little silly games. I played Storyteller kind of recently.
Oh, what's that?
And that's like I guess it's kind of what it sounds like. You tell a story. There's like little people and scenarios, and you're given a prompt, and then you have to put things in order to make it like fulfill the prompt. Some of them are very convoluted, and it took forever to figure out what to do, even with chat helping. I need to finish that. But other than that, I've done like audio streams where I've worked on timing and tuning and guides, and I was a guest on Haywan the Heart stream. Haywan the Heart stream, and on my other friend Lithrum's channel, and I did one stream with my friends Lunar and Togo, and the audio wasn't working, so you could really only hear me, and you just saw their little like PNGs jumping around. So I've been a pretty scuff streamer, but I'm getting there.
I pray for your PC upgrade someday.
Yeah.
But it must be hard because you're living on campus, right? In the dorms?
Yeah. I have 3 roommates, so the odds of them all being out at the same time.
Yeah. I remember I made my dad set up my PC in my dorm room. I was like, I cannot live without it, so you set it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I think once I get a PC, I'm gonna be like, how did I live without this for so long with my silly little laptop?
Out of, like, you mentioned that you like to do, like, guides, tuning, timing. Out of the 3, which one do you like the most?
I think it kind of depends. Timing will always be probably my least favorite. It's not like I hate it, but it's probably the most frustrating thing to do. Like,
me too.
A millisecond to the right, and it doesn't help anything.
Yeah.
So tuning is pretty easy. I like splitting up the notes and pitch drift and all that. And guides are also pretty fun. I like them better when I have like someone who sang the melody and I can just artificially create guides, or if there's a MIDI file. If I have to sing it myself, sometimes I'm like, I can't come up with the harmony right off the top of my head. I need to be able to like mess around with it a bit. But yeah, I like all of it, and I'm starting to like mixing a lot too. I just have a lot to learn.
That's good. I'm excited for your like mixing arc.
Yeah, once I become a good mixer, it's all over for everyone. I'm gonna put out covers left and right.
That sounds like me. I used to post like once a week covers.
Yeah,
like for like crazy. 2-3 years straight. I don't know how I did it, but
like once every few months. I'm lucky.
I feel like that's typical though. I was just on crack. I don't even know.
Yeah, some people post all the time. I'm like, where do you get that energy from? Give me some. Yeah.
Let's see. Have you created content before? We kind of like touched up on that with the whole Smule thing.
Yeah.
So
Like that's pretty much the most I've done content creation wise. I guess like I said, I was in those little role playing groups, and I was in charge of one of those groups, so I'd make art for it and host stuff, and I guess that kind of counts. But I've very much gone from being art focused to audio focused.
So,
like,
you used to do art?
Yeah, I think if I picked up a pen nowadays, I would like forget how to draw the most simple things.
Do you ever like consider going into like visuals again, like whether it be like art or video? Do you ever think about that?
Yeah, I want to become like a Yutai avatar and be able to do everything myself. And while I can do art, it's not up to my like quality standards. I need to improve at it, but every time I try, I'm like, this is so much work. Why can't I just be good at it again? What do you mean I have to practice to be good at things? Yeah, and then video making scares me.
It is scary.
I couldn't even run After Effects if I wanted to, so I use CapCut for my little videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, but once I get a PC, I'll teach myself and all that.
That's good. That's good. It's good that you're enthusiastic about it. Like I remember when I first got After Effects, I opened it, I made a square wiggle out of control, and then I never opened it again. So
I mean, you gotta start somewhere.
you gotta start somewhere, yeah. What kind of model do you use? Or I guess you could just describe your character, your OC, a little bit.
Oh man, she's quite something.
She's very
cute. I don't think I've ever seen anyone else with a hairstyle
no,
like
never,
mine.
no.
Like you can see with my little
Very
PNG,
unique.
I've got like little ahoges sticking up out of my space buns and one at the bottom of my neck. I don't really know how I came up with this.
Oh, did you draw this yourself?
Oh, this one, my friend Basin actually is in the chat right now. She drew it, but I like came up with the design a while back.
I see.
Yeah. I've been through many changes. I feel like every chorus battle. For DDCB, my hair changed very slightly every single entry. I went from... I added like pink highlights in my hair, and then I had a streak in my bangs, which isn't in this one because it's kind of outdated. And now I have pink hair like on the underside of my hair, and maybe I'll just transform to being completely pink one day. We'll see.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but you have a very unique look, so like yeah. I mean, your name and your look matches perfectly, so
yeah, I think I'm nothing if not on brand.
Very. Let's see. What do you love about the Utaiti community?
I could go on about this for a while, but I think it's a really unique and niche community that I'm really glad I joined. Like, I think it's interesting to see everyone with all these different talents coming together to make like one big project. And I don't like, it's such a talented group of people that we just huddle in one corner of the internet and sing silly little songs to each other basically, and like no one knows about us, and I don't know, it just feels very cozy. I feel like everyone knows each other for the most part. I'm pretty supportive and stuff.
It's like, maybe this is just my opinion, I feel like the Utaiti community has changed a lot in the past 6-7 years that I've been in it. Like, when I first joined, I feel like there was a lot more drama than there is now today. Maybe because,
That's
like...
what I've heard.
I think probably because most of that aspect, the drama aspect of the Utaiti community has gone to the VTubing community.
Yeah, like...
I feel
oh
like
my God, I forget what...
I feel like that's where the drama lies, and then the Utaiti community now is just like really
Yeah, it's all, like,
talented, chill
little-
people that just want to make content.
Yeah, all the babies that are left that didn't graduate to become VTubers.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can't like speak firsthand for how it's changed since I've only been here a short amount of time, but just based on what I've heard from friends who've been here a while, I'm like, wow. Like I heard about Neotites and I'm trying to think of what else there was. Just a bunch of different drama that I'm like, wow, that happened.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just something I can't picture happening today.
Yeah, there's been some crazy drama in the past, but it's good that you're in an era where there isn't as much drama.
Yeah, I feel like I joined at a good time.
Good time, yeah, for sure. What are your favorite games? It says to stream, but I guess if you were to stream or like that you enjoy, just like offline.
I am a big Splatoon fan. I used to play with my friend Mateo a lot, and we'd stream.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just something. I'm a sniper in that game. Just something about sitting up on a little ledge and sniping people as they go by, knowing that I've personally made their
That's
day
funny.
slightly worse.
That's funny.
It's great. And I did get a capture card for Christmas. My friends and I did a little. I guess it wasn't a secret Santa because there's only 3 of us, but we just kind of gave each other some gifts, and I got one. So once I figure out how that all works, I can probably stream Splatoon and other things like Pikmin 4. I started playing and then I was like, okay, I need to stream this. I've got to wait. And the same thing for Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So I need to figure out how that all gets set up so I can play and stream.
And you do this all with one Mac.
Yeah.
That's I can't even imagine because I'm so used to having like double monitors, and I feel like that's not even enough for me, like screen wise. I'm like, oh, okay, I can set one here and I can set one there,
Yeah.
but just like having to like alt tab all the time and like switch screens and stuff. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was like struggling to do Sort the Course since it was just a browser game, and I was like, well, it's not working to show just Google Chrome, so I guess I have to show my whole screen, and then you would see me like switch back to OBS every once in a while. I was like, guys, don't look away.
I figured.
But once I get a PC and different monitors, I will be so professional. I'll try.
I'm looking forward to it. Do you have a favorite streamer or VTuber or content creator, singer? I don't know.
I am biased towards my friends that stream.
Oh, I see.
Like, I'm trying to think. Out of VTubers that are bigger that people probably know, I like Anzoin Haka, very cool singer and streamer. Rocky Kaski's very cool. She's very sweet. Heywan, very nice. And out of more mainstream VTubers, I know Rin Penrose was like on everyone's recommended for a while, and that's how I found her. I very much enjoy her content, and Lime Malicious is also kind of going around on everyone's algorithm now, and I'm like, oh, a fellow Lime, cool. So I like her too. Other than that, I mostly just like my friends who stream or friends that have turned into VTubers secretly.
Secretly.
Like I support them, like, oh my god, so nice to meet you for the first time. Wow, cool.
I'll skip 10 because I'm assuming you don't clip yourself.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay. 11. What's your vibe?
Vibe? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of an upbeat person. It really depends on who I'm around. Like, I'm very chill and sarcastic with some people, but I think in general I give off a pretty bright personality. I feel like people tell me they see me everywhere. I'm like, yep, I'm in every collab ever. You will never get rid of me. Yeah.
Dan says straight A student vibe.
Yeah, that was, I got a joke from like 2020. Man, Yeah. I've known Dan a long time, actually.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. There's no way. I've been around Smule and YouTube for 4 years.
But you do give off like a very like positive, bubbly vibe, I think.
I'm glad. I'd like to foster a
That's
positive
good. That's good.
environment.
That's good.
Yeah.
So what do you hate about the Utaite community?
Ugh. I don't think there's anything I necessarily hate. I know there's been like a hot takes thing going around recently.
About the CB thing?
Yeah, but also like there was some tweet from 2021 that said, you know, the one with I think Skipper from Penguins of Madagascar. It's like, or no, not that one. Flynn Rider.
Yeah. That's
From-
the one I was talking about.
Yeah, that one. Someone revived that, and it's been going around.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the hot takes weren't really that hot. It was just things that literally everyone agreed with. But some of them, there was one that I disagreed with. I guess this isn't really things I hate, it's just things I disagree with. But someone said, unless you have a generic anime voice, you can't really get.
Oh, I saw that
into
one too.
collabs. Yeah, I was like, okay, first of all, I think we need to define what an anime voice
Yeah, I
is.
didn't know what they meant by anime
I was
voice.
like, do you mean like high soprano, bright voice?
I think they just meant like a very Japanese
Yeah.
sounding voice, Asian sounding voice, if that's even possible.
Yeah, and then I was like, actually, I disagree because I've seen people with so many different voice types join a bunch of different collabs, and we all blend well. And I think for the most part, everyone's like included. It's very inclusive community.
I think so.
Another thing is that I've seen a lot of people say that the community is very cliquey, but I don't know. I feel like it's just friend groups, and like if you just reach out, then you'll be able to meet new people and talk to them. Yeah, there's not really much I hate about the community. I think everyone's pretty nice.
About the click thing, I can kind of relate to it though. Maybe because I'm older and not as like fresh and new and young as everybody else. But it is kind of hard because like even if you wanted to join like a pre-existing friend group, you can't just like butt yourself in.
Yeah, the main thing you can do, I guess, is just try to get to know people one by one. But then if you don't like make it into that pre-existing friend group, like it's okay. I know a lot of people get like kind of sour and bitter about it, but like I don't know, letting someone into a friend group can change the entire dynamic. But I think when people politely decline or don't accept for collabs and stuff, people can take it to heart. Yeah.
But I think that's the part where I think it isn't very easy though to like.
Yeah.
Because I
can be
think most
difficult to be
people just want to
rejected.
stay with like their own group, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't really want to like open up. And then if somebody does make it in there, it just feels like everybody would talk about them and just say, oh, they just want to get clout, or they just want to become friends with this
Yeah.
person because of,
I
you
feel
know.
like there's a fine line between like
That's like the only thing that I kind of noticed.
yeah.
So
It comes up every once in a while. But there was one thing where someone said the community was toxic a while back, and that had everyone up in arms. But yeah, like every few months, some sort of comment like that.
for me, with that trend going around, I posted about how like people would ghost so easily. Maybe not so much anymore, but like back then it used to be a pretty big problem where people would keep ghosting.
Yeah, I know that there were like, what was I gonna say? There were like specific people that were known
Yeah.
for ghosting. Yeah, and some of them like would come back under different aliases.
Yeah.
I know that like happened kind of recently, and yeah, ghosting. It's not something I've experienced too much, but the few times it has happened, it was definitely disheartening.
And even just for like commissions or like trades, it's happened to me. So I'm very,
Yeah.
very picky about who I go to for certain things now, just from those experiences. Because like, I don't want to like do work for you. I don't want to pay you and then you just like leave.
Yeah, I've been ghosted by a few artists. I need to DM them again. Be like, hey, bestie.
Oh
Do you
my
have any
goodness.
updates? It's been a few
Have you
months.
seen the neon beat drama?
Yeah. Oh my god. Like,
Yeah, that's
and then
so
all the
bad.
stuff where they were like, huh? They've been waiting years. That's hilarious. Like, no, it's not. Oh my god, you gotta treat your clients better.
He literally scammed them of like thousands.
Yeah, and then the apology felt so
Fake.
ingenuine. Yeah, man. And then there was a bunch of like smaller artists struggling to get just a few clients. And then
Yeah.
when people use their clout to,
Exactly.
yeah, it's just icky.
Sad. Let's see. Let's do favorite cover you've done.
Probably my favorite solo cover is Idol. I know everyone.
I've seen it. I've seen it. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, thank you. I think
It's so
like
clean.
my best. Yeah, I actually rushed it quite a bit. I know I was on my way back to college, so I recorded the last lines like an hour before I left, and then I was timing and tuning while at college, and the mixer got it done in 2 days, right in time for the birthday that I did it for. But I like how it turned out. I think it was a good vocal performance and clean overall.
Yeah, it was really, really good. Let's see. Who is your oshi if you have one?
I don't think I necessarily.
I feel like for you, it would probably be like
one.
your friends.
Yeah.
It seems like you really, really love your friends, like cherish your friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Like. Okay. Let's give a shout out to a few of them. There's Basin in chat right now. Best friend. She's very cool. She says that I'm her oshi, so yeah, she's my oshi too.
That's so cute.
Yeah, and then some other friends in the community. Karasu, good friends. Junebug P, Kyoku. There's definitely more. A lot of my Smule friends. Yeah. I feel like a lot of my Utaite connections are just Smule friends that have migrated over with me.
I see.
Yeah, all of them. All of them are my Oshis.
Do you collab with other Utaites folks?
Quite a bit. I feel like I've done every chorus battle since Ava CB.
Right. You said that. That's crazy.
The only one I didn't do was all battle no chorus. It was a one-man chorus battle team. I signed up for it and I made a promo, and then as the deadline drew closer, I was like, actually,
never mind.
No, it's too much work. But with all my different chorus battle teams, I've collabed with people in that, and there's a bunch of, like, I have a birthday chorus that's gonna come out, 2 actually, because I'm making one for my February birthday friends, and yeah, there's just a bunch of unreleased stuff that's either waiting on art or mix and all that, but I collab a lot with people.
Yes, I think I see you pop up a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I'm everywhere.
I'll skip the mod question. Do you have any goals? What are your goals?
I guess, like, I just want to keep meeting new people and collabing with cool people. If I had to think numbers-wise, maybe, like, 1K on Twitter by the end of the year, or 300 on YouTube or something. But besides those, I don't really care much about numbers. I'd rather just continue to meet new people.
That's good.
And
That's
make friends.
Good. Do your friends bully you? Or are you the one to usually bully them?
It's kind of back and forth. Like, let me think of my friends. You know what? Junebug P, that guy. He bullies me so much, and he won't admit it. Yeah, he lies to me all the time, and every time I call him out on it, he's like, "Why do you always do this? Why do you always say I lie to you?" It's because he does. Don't believe him. And then, my friend Togo, our whole dynamic is that we hate each other. We're actually very good friends, but in public we're always like, "Oh my god, can't stand that person." Why? They think that math is orange, which is just incorrect.
Math is blue.
It is blue. It's
Yes,
blue,
you get
so
it.
right.
You get it. Math is blue.
Yeah, we were the ones that started that whole
That's
argument.
funny.
Me, Togo, and Lunar. Togo thinks that math is orange, and literally no one agrees with them. They had to
No.
bot a poll to win.
No.
Yeah, it's blue.
Math
That's
is blue.
the last thing I'll say. It's blue.
Summarize your lore. Do you have one?
Not really. I feel like I should come up with some lore. I used to. My concept was that I was an idol, and I was really into Kagapro at the time. So I was like, oh, what if my eyes turn pink when I sing? So that was my little concept, and that was quite literally all of the lore I had. And then I was like, actually, I like my eyes being pink. They're just gonna be pink all the time. And then that lore ended. So now I'm just an entity, a lime that exists without any past.
You're a lime in human form.
Yes, exactly.
What is the hardest game you have played?
I feel like I don't play games a whole lot.
Do you not play like Genshin or Honkai Star Rail?
Oh, I used to play Genshin like 2 years ago. I was really into it. I would like pull for every character, and when I didn't get one, I'd get so sad. But I would refrain from wailing. I held myself back. And then Star Rail, I got into it like a few weeks after it released, and I played it a little bit, not super religiously. I don't think I ever like did my dailies, but I'd go through and do the quests and stuff. And now I don't play. I feel like I should log in every once in a while and just like try and pull. I saw one of the new characters was really pretty, so maybe I'll open, try and get her, and then close it and repeat the process like a month later.
I see. Do you have other skills? Like so you mentioned that you like to, like record and like mix and like audio edit, and that you're like dabbling in the art and visual side, but I guess like maybe like personal hobbies then, if you had any.
I feel like when I was in high school, a lot of my personal hobbies were very art and music based, and all of that has kind of like funneled into my Utaite hobby now that I'm in college. But I guess I don't do a lot of this now, but during high school I did theater and speech and debate and Model United Nations and SLI and different like art club, Japanese club. I would probably do more of that in college, but I've been more busy. But yeah, I have a lot of different hobbies. I just haven't had a ton of time to continue fostering them, so I've just mostly focused on my Utaite one.
I see. It's a fun hobby. That's like all I did in high school.
I feel like it encapsulates a lot of different skills, so it's kind of hard to get bored.
It's also good if you're brave enough to put it on any like application. I think it looks good.
Yeah, I always have to word it like I'm
not
singer
a weeb. I'm not a
online.
yeah. You gotta make it sound so professional.
I do contests with other online creators.
Right.
We are very collaborative. And we work with audio and visuals to create a final polished product.
Yeah,
and I don't mention that we just sing like silly little anime songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to become good at?
Mixing and animating. And I guess outside of Utaite stuff, I think getting back into dance would be fun. I did tap dancing for a musical a while back, and I really liked it.
Yeah.
But then, like, ever since the musical ended, I haven't had a chance to. But if I could get back into dance or something like that, that'd be fun.
That's fun. I used to do musicals, and I also used to do dance, so I can relate.
It's fun.
How long have you been a Utaite?
I've been here for, I think, just a little bit over 2 years. I count January 1st as my pretty much start day.
Entry.
Like, yeah, like I think mid 2021 I kinda stuck my foot in the door because I was making an ABCB team, but we didn't post until the beginning of 2022, if I remember correctly. And that's when I mostly started meeting people. And then around September, August of last year is when I really started meeting people because I joined different servers and was in VCs all the time. And now I think it's safe to say I'm like well mixed into the community.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So you gotta drop the multimedia project organizer into your resume.
Real. That's.
I
mean,
would
that's
say
pretty much
like
what I do.
audio engineering and just use all of that like audio term in there.
Like they'll never know. They'll never know what it is.
Yeah, they don't know what it is. They don't know what it is.
They don't know that I drag notes around on Melodyne and they
Yeah.
go wow, 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 and that's what I do.
What would be your advice for a new Utaite? Baby Utaite.
I think like don't take things too seriously. It's a lot easier said than done. But a while back, I wanted to wait until my first solo was perfect. I was gonna get like animation and art and commission someone to do mix and all that. But then I ended up doing a solo for a cover contest, and I was like, you know what? That was fun by itself. I can just work at my own pace, and then eventually I will create something that I'm really proud of in the future, and I can look back and see my progress. And I think that's a narrative that should be embraced more. The standards are so high nowadays.
I also want to encourage like younger, newer Utaites that you don't have to commission everything. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. That's not how like I mean I don't want to compare it to like older Utaites, but like you don't have to have a perfect cover to make you happy or be good at something, or
like,
you know,
every once in a while you can have a passion project or something if you
Right,
really
right.
want it to be like perfect to your standards, but not everything has to be like that. It can be really draining to think of making everything
like I'd rather be happy putting out like just half-assed projects that I enjoy the process of, rather than like pouring money and like
that you stress out over, and then
my...
if you post and notice one mistake, you're gonna be like devastated about it forever.
Or if it like doesn't do as well for how much effort, money, time you put into it.
Another thing is like not worrying too much about the numbers, because a lot of it really just has to do with luck, and I've noticed that I guess networking is really important. It's more important than people can give it credit for, because there are so many really talented Utaite that I just don't like see them around enough for them to get exposure.
And like my other advice would be like for Utaites specifically is like to not compare yourself to VTubers, because although we're very like similar, it's not exactly the same thing. Like VTubers are very much reaching for those numbers and want to expand, you know. It's kind of the general gist that I get from VTubers. But like Utaites, I think they're more like allowed to have fun with what they do.
I think we're more like confined community instead of like continuing to reach out more and more and more. Like it's good when we get recognized, but it's not like our main goal.
Right. What is your most viewed cover?
My most viewed solo cover would be Idol, and most viewed in general is Dying Wish from CXCB round 1, I'm pretty sure, and of things that I've been in, I think Death God's Dance, which was our promo for Ava CB, has like 600 likes or something.
Oh wow.
And I'm not sure how, we just all checked back one day, we're like, oh guys, look at this.
Sometimes like it'll happen when you check back like a couple of years later and it's just like it's blown up.
And then one thing that kind of blew up recently, Coffee Run did a cover of that Pikmin song, like Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3, with a bunch of friends from a server, and I was in it, and it was the first video to like hit 10k views on his channel.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I guess that one was pretty successful.
That's fun. I just don't join CBs anymore, so like I just don't hit those numbers anymore either. But I guess like my older ones, the most that I remember is probably like around the 40-50k view range, I think, out of the biggest ones that I've been in.
Yeah, some CV entries have like an insane amount of
Yeah.
views, so much that they're considered mainstream, like OBNN's
Oh
Blessed
yeah,
Messiah.
yeah.
Yeah, like that has millions of views. I remember when I didn't know what chorus battles were, I watched it.
OBNN is just like the like textbook example of like you should watch for chorus battles. I feel like.
Yeah, and I guess I didn't understand the concept of not matching voice types specifically to the vocalists. So I was like, why doesn't this person sound like Ia and Mayu actually? Why like they sound good, but why do they not have the exact voice type?
Oh.
And then I was like, why are all these letters and numbers in the title? What does this mean? But in hindsight, I know now.
What? Okay. I might have to skip this question. I don't know how to word it in a Utaite way. Okay, how about this? If you were to sing a song, like what kind of genre would you not want to do?
Like country probably.
Country. Okay, maybe in like
Not
in the
that-
Vocaloid J-pop realm of sphere, because I feel like no one's gonna cover country
Yeah.
songs as a Utaite.
I do remember of like a Love Live / Country Road mashup or something that
Oh.
a friend did. But out of the like Vocaloid sphere, I'm actually not a huge fan of idol music, despite
Oh, really?
my voice type. I've actually been really into metal recently. I've been practicing screaming.
Oh wow, can you do screamo? Because I cannot. I wish I could.
I can. It's not super good, and I need more breath control, but I can.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. I'm working on a few metal covers that I'll put out eventually.
Can you drop title names?
I'm doing Ga by Utsupi, the one that's like, do you want to be a moth? Moth, moth. And Kingslayer, and someone's making a metal remix of Dawn by I don't even know how to pronounce the name. Elfins John?
Oh, I know what that
yeah,
that
I
group,
don't know
the
how to
Japanese
yeah,
group
yeah.
with HANATABA. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that one, that group.
Naruto.
And there are a few other songs I want to do that are metal, but the ones that I mentioned are the ones that are like well in progress.
Definitely Utsupi. When you said it, like Utsupi is known for metal music,
Yes.
so
Yes.
I'll look forward to that. Can you explain your channel in one sentence?
Not very active.
Not very
I should-
active. When was your last
should
cover?
post. Actually, it may not have been that long ago. It's been a while since I've done like something not chorus battle related.
Like a solo.
Let's see. My last video, it was actually 1 month ago, but it was for LCCB2, and my last solo was 3 months ago. I feel like there's a lot of things where I'm like, I'll get a solo out, and then I never do, so inconsistent's a pretty good word for my channel. I'm also not very consistent with shitposts versus normal things. Like,
Do you have one
this
that you
one.
prefer to upload? Like, are you more excited to upload a shit post, or are you more excited to upload a cover?
Man, it depends. Some shit posts, I'm like, this is golden, this is peak, this is the funniest thing I've ever done. But then some covers, I'm like, the vocals are so good and the mix is so good. I'm excited to put out my birthday chorus cover on the 22nd, so that's coming up soon. And then there's gonna be a shit posts cover on the 25th.
I like how you have it
I
just all
think.
like planned out.
I do, because these are like very birthday oriented, so I have certain dates for them to be posted.
Let's see. Who inspires you? Do you have a role model?
I think just like my friends in general, they inspire me. Like especially the ones who've been here longer than me. I'm like, wow, you like you're so cool. How'd you do all that? You're telling me you were in this entry that I watched when I was like
Oh, I feel that
50
though.
years back. Yeah. And then I'm like, and now I'm friends with these people. That's weird.
Yeah, meeting your idol that like made you get into the community, but now they're your friend and you like sing
Yeah,
with them.
now we're just like best friends and
It's
we
crazy.
sing and hang out.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild. But yeah, I look up to my friends a lot.
Oh, that's sweet. You said you made your character design. What was your longest stream?
I don't think I actually know for that one. I don't have any very specific laid out goals
Or-
and dreams.
How about like what was your longest call? Like VC, since you say you like to frequent VCs a lot. Do you have like a record? Like I've been in VC for X amount of hours.
Oh, I also definitely thought you said like dream at first instead of stream.
Oh.
So I was like, I don't know. VC. I was in VC with some friends for like 4 days. Like of course I slept and stuff, but I sleep and then stay in the VC.
But those are the funnest times. It's like a sleepover.
Yeah, and then I named the call like nap time or something.
I think I did that back when I was in CXCB with a couple
Yeah.
of friends. We would just hang out until super late or until like one of us fell asleep in there and we'd have to kick them out, be like, go sleep.
Yeah.
The real question, I don't know how you're gonna interpret this. You can interpret it however way you want. But the question asks, are you a bottom?
What the fuck? I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Nah.
I guess
I was,
like, are you like passive or like are
man, it
you
also
like a
depends on-
leader figure?
Depends on who I'm with. I think I can be pretty leader-like, but then there's some people where I'm just like I crumble if they like tease me even slightly. I'm like,
I see.
but then other times I'm the one like that. So switch.
Switch. Yeah. How did you learn about utaites?
Definitely through Smule. Once I learned about Smule course battles, I was like, oh, there's ones on YouTube too, and then all of it kind of like clicked.
I remember using like the YouTube course battles for inspiration for the Smule ones.
yeah, I'd hear ad-libs. I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, listen to these. We have to listen
Yeah.
to those. Then I'm like, how do I recreate this effect in Smule? Let's try Super Studio, 50/50 reverb, negative 12 volume.
I think the worst like experience I had with that was when one of my team, my YouTube Utaite CB's teams, we did like a chorus battle on Birth. I don't know if you've ever seen that video. This is Eden Birth. It's a pretty popular video. But then we were the first ever CB group to ever cover that song. It was like an anime song. And like so many people wanted to copy the harmonies and ad-libs that I made for that song. And then I would hear it everywhere in entries, but I was never credited. And then I found it somehow in a Smule CB. And then I messaged them about it and I was like, what?
It's like, where did you find me? This is
so
crazy.
crazy. It was crazy, but yeah. First ever picture of your VTuber?
I'm trying to think of, like, the first art I got. I remember when I barely had any art of Limon, like when I first started. And my first art of her would probably be like CXCB rounds, our promo, or my friends like drew me for. Actually, wait, no, because I had Limon before I even started YouTube stuff.
Like for Smule?
Yeah, I don't know if I remember my first picture of Limon. Probably her like ref sheet that's way too outdated.
You can make a new one.
Yeah, every time I try to sit down and make a new ref sheet, I'm like, I'm tired. This is hard.
It is hard.
I don't wanna make a
Art
ref sheet
is
anymore.
very hard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, Choren.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, Choren. Oh, thank you. You guys are friends. That's nice. Thank you. Have you or would you ever do a face reveal?
Probably not. The most I've done on my like Uchaite account is scribble my face out or leave my eyes or something.
Me too.
It's not too much of a secret between my friends. It's like my face isn't that elusive. There's definitely a lot of people that know what I look like, but in public, I don't think it's public.
I think me too. I think my close friends know what I look like, but then I don't think I would ever post a picture on the internet. Like it's just...
Yeah, like not on my Uchaite account.
Yeah.
Without some sort of censoring.
Yeah. They said hello, Choren. Is that right?
Choren, yeah.
Choren. Okay. Let's see. Did you consider any other like designs when you were like thinking of Limon?
Yeah, my first like persona, I guess, was named Linchu. And she was more of a mint green and she had half of pigtails. But she was like, she laid the groundwork for the green vibe that I have.
Is green your favorite color?
It is.
Oh, okay.
A lot of things I own are green, like my MacBook cover, my water bottle, my bed. A lot of clothes are green. And then my one character was kind of like a self-insert character for that one RP group. She was the first character I made that had like really wild hair that stuck up in all directions. And her hair was dark blue, but her like vibes and silhouette, I guess, were more similar to Limon. So if you took Linchu and Hana, which was that OC, and smushed them together, that'd make a good base for Limon. So I guess those were her like previous iterations.
I wanted to ask, if math was blue, what was green for you?
Green is science.
Yes.
Like,
Science is
I think
green.
that's something that everyone pretty much agrees with, except for a few people who are like, actually, science is orange. No, it isn't. No, it's not. It's green.
Science was green. That's right. Okay,
Like,
what was your favorite subject then?
I was a fan. Out of the four main ones, I really like language arts. History and science were also pretty cool, but once I got to chemistry, that's just math
I
in
hated
disguise.
it. I
And
hated chemistry.
my teacher was horrible. I liked chemistry otherwise, but then she was just a horrible person and so mean to me. I was like, okay, well now I guess I hate chemistry. Look at what you've done. But yeah, I'm more of a fan of the humanities, and with like extracurricular classes, I liked art and band and stuff. Yeah, pretty much all of the humanities and fine arts things.
Also smidge late, but the thing is, with censoring your face, you can get funny with emotes, stickers of your persona. Science is strongly green, but I've had it be purple here and there. Maybe I can relate.
I guess I can. Purple gives me like mad scientist vibes, which I can kind of. It's a big stretch. Like if I squint, I can be like, science is kind of purple. Like it has a purplish hint, but it's mostly green.
I see. That's funny.
It's like plant life, and also like when I imagine vials with chemicals and stuff, they're always green and bubbling. So science is just green. That's the answer.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that like associated colors with like, what is it called? Subjects. Oh my god, I've been out of school for a while, so I don't
Forgot what they were called. Yeah.
That's funny. Let's see. Why should we watch your covers? I guess it's like a self-appeal time.
Okay, a little self-promo here. I think that, well, I used to think that I sounded like every other soprano ever, but I've been told I sound like kind of unique and have a different tone to my voice, so I guess there's that. I think I like interact a lot with people, so like
I agree.
if you interact with my covers and stuff, there's a big chance that I'll like, I don't know what I'm saying. It's not like interacting with me is a prize or anything, but
you chat
like-
them up.
like, hey, I'll DM you if you watch my cover.
Yes, we can be friends. Just watch my covers.
Yeah, like I'll follow back if you leave a like. But I think overall,
That's
can
good.
be,
You're
like,
very
a
friendly.
pretty- Yeah, like that's my appeal overall.
Mhm.
Besides just voice type, I guess, is the bright part of my personality.
Mm-hmm. I have a question. Do you have a personal favorite cover you've done?
Probably like my solo one is Idol, but with other people chorus battle wise. I'm a fan of the DDCB entries that we've done recently. The last two I mixed for and did the time tune, and the last one I did the ad-lib guides for. So I'm proud of that one just because of like how much effort was put into it by everyone.
Wait,
and
link
I feel like
me and I'll watch it after this.
Okay.
I don't think I watched any of the... What CB is it?
DDCB.
DDCB?
Yeah.
What does it stand for?
Dere chorus battle, so like Tsundere, the Kudere.
There's a CB like
and
that? I don't even know. I'm not in the loop.
Yeah, it was technically themeless, but they gave you themes that you could use if you wanted, and they were like Yandere versus Himedere, and then those you could use them, but we didn't really. We just kind of did our own thing. But yeah, let me give you my.
I definitely want to watch.
Let's see. We did Mysterious Niue for.
Oh, I love
Round
Mysterious
one.
Niue. Such a good song.
Anyway, another team did it for round 1 too, and I
Oh,
ended
really?
up like mashing our
No,
stuff up together.
that's so funny when you like sing the same song.
Uh-huh.
during
and
the
then I was
rounds
like,
of
guys,
somebody
I
else.
was like, guys, can I have the acapella? I'm gonna put our acapellas together. It sounded pretty good. Our second one was Caprice Cast. I learned how to do some different mixing techniques in that one. And the last one is like simpler, but I really like the aesthetic of it. It's like very fairy tale storyboarding. So yeah, I DM'd all of those.
Ooh. I saw the thumbnail of the last one, but I never got a chance to watch it, so I'll watch these all in order afterwards. That's actually probably better, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, I'm excited though. Thank you for sharing.
of course.
We've gone through pretty much all of our questions. Do you have any questions for me, I guess, on the flip side?
Maybe like what made you want to become a VTuber?
Or maybe want to become a VTuber? I've been in the community for like a long time, as I've like told you, I guess. And so like I'm kind of like out of the loop, and like my interests don't lie in the utility sphere of things where things are meant to just be like for fun, because I'm actually like a fun fact about me is I'm a full-time content creator, so like this is my job. So like I'm actually concerned about the numbers. I actually want to grow.
Yeah,
I
that
want
makes
to
sense,
make
yeah.
money from this job. So like if I have to make money from it, I can't do that with just uploading covers anymore.
Yeah, utility stuff like you'd have to have commissions open constantly. Is
Right.
the only way to get money.
And yeah, I just realized that like times have changed, and actually streaming is not like I don't like say this often, but if I didn't have to stream, I probably wouldn't. I would just continue to upload covers, because that's where my passion lies, in like making covers and singing. But times have changed, so the meta now is to like stream. If you want to grow, you have to stream. You have to talk with your fans and, you know, grow your
Yeah.
audience. So I think that's what led me into VTubing, and obviously it would be nice if someday I can join an agency again and grow, or maybe someday you'll see me reincarnated somewhere else. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, but
I've been thinking about joining a company or agency.
because like they give you so much more like stability, not just like with like management, but just like financially too. So
Yeah, like I feel like I'm bad at managing myself. I would need help and stuff.
so, but in general, that is probably what lured me into the VTubing community. But I still like, I feel like I'm still a part of the Utaite community. I'll never like
Yeah, I definitely consider you part of it.
So that's where my roots are at. But it's just I'm venturing into a new space as well, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess with that, that's about everything. Do you have any like last minute things you want to say?
Thank you for letting me be interviewed. It was very fun.
I had so much fun too. I feel like I got to know you a little bit better. So
Yeah, like we definitely known of each other for a while,
Right.
but we haven't
talked.
too much. Yeah.
So I think this was a very good opportunity.
Like a good icebreaker.
So I'll be more outgoing on the online realm when I see you next time.
Okay.
But yeah, with that, everybody, I hope you guys have a good night or good morning or good afternoon wherever you are, and I will see you in the next stream. Thank you.